Jane loved kindergarten. She thought she knew everything already, and didn't always listen to Miss Shirley or do her homework. "I am already smart," she would often say with a giggle. Miss Shirley noticed that Jane wasn't paying attention during story time or when they practiced writing letters. She knew Jane was bright, but needed to learn something important. One afternoon, Miss Shirley called Jane's mother to talk about how Jane felt she already knew everything. They decided to work together. The next day, Miss Shirley had a special activity. She brought a big box filled with colorful puzzles, each with many tiny pieces. "Today, we'll learn that even the smartest people need to work together," Miss Shirley announced with a warm smile. "Let's build these puzzles!" Jane immediately grabbed the biggest puzzle. "This will be easy," she declared, confidently placing a few edge pieces. But soon, Jane realized the puzzle was harder than she thought. She couldn't find the right pieces, and frustration began to show on her face. "I can't do it," she exclaimed, throwing her hands up in the air. "This puzzle is too hard." Miss Shirley knelt beside her. "It's okay to ask for help, Jane," she said gently. "Sometimes, we need to listen to others to learn." Jane looked around and saw other children working together. Lily and Tom were fitting pieces into a picture of a bright red fire truck. She took a deep breath and decided to ask for help. "Lily, Tom, can you help me with this big puzzle?" Jane asked shyly. Lily and Tom smiled and welcomed Jane to join their team. Together, they started looking for the right pieces. At first, it was still tricky, but Lily pointed out the colors, and Tom showed Jane how to match the shapes. Slowly, the puzzle started to come together. With each piece, Jane felt a little prouder and a little happier. "I see a blue sky!" Jane exclaimed, fitting a large piece into place. "We're doing it!" Finally, after lots of trying and a little help from her friends, the puzzle was complete. It was a beautiful picture of a sunny day at the park. Jane realized that working with others wasn't a sign of weakness, but a way to make things even better. From that day on, Jane started listening more in class, and even asked questions when she didn't understand something. She even started doing her homework, discovering that practicing made her even smarter and more confident. One day, Miss Shirley gave the class a pop quiz. Jane felt a little nervous, but she remembered to take her time and listen carefully to each question. When Miss Shirley handed back the quizzes, Jane had gotten every answer right. She was so proud of herself. "See, Jane," Miss Shirley said, "listening and practicing makes you even smarter than you thought." Jane smiled. She finally understood that no one knows everything, and it's always good to listen and learn from others. From that day on, Jane loved learning more than ever, knowing that she could always grow and become even happier. And that's how Jane learned that listening and learning from others can make you the smartest and happiest person you can be.